Hello friends, myself Kavthekar Ankita and today I am going to teach you the class 11th first chapter. The chapterचं नाव आहे Living World. The name of that chapter is Living World, in which we will see all the information about living world. As we know, our earth is made up of two components. Which are these? These are abiotic and biotic. Abiotic components are related to the non-living things and biotic are to the living thing or living organisms. We know abiotic components are the non-living things, and in this chapter we are dealing with the living organisms or living things because our chapter's name is the living world. We know abiotic components are non-living things. Which are these? These abiotic components are the non-living things which deals with the ecosystem. For example, temperature, air, water. आपल्याला माहिती आहे टेम्परेचर, एअर, वॉटर हे नॉन लिव्हिंग थिंग्स आहेत, पण त्यांचा आपल्या इकोसिस्टीममध्ये खूप इम्पॉर्टंट रोल आहे. पण आपल्याला या चॅप्टरमध्ये बायोटिक कंपोनंट्स शिकायचे आहेत, कारण आपल्या चॅप्टरचं नावच आहे लिव्हिंग वर्ल्ड, इन विच वी विल डील विथ द लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम्स ऑर लिव्हिंग थिंग्स. सो हिअर आर सम बेसिक प्रिन्सिपल्स ऑफ लाईफ, इन विच वी विल डील विथ सम कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, characteristics of living organisms. What are these characteristics? These characteristics are metabolism, growth and development, reproduction, aging, death and response. What is the metabolism? Metabolism is a biological process in which food is converted into or food is transformed into energy, in which the organism produce energy from food or by using the food. This metabolism involves two terms. First is anabolism and second is catabolism. Then what is anabolism and what is catabolism? So anabolism is the process in which complex molecules are formed from simple molecules. Simple molecules पासून एक कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉलिक्यूल तयार होतो, त्याला ॲनाबॉलिझम म्हणतो. ॲनाबॉलिझम इज अ कन्स्ट्रक्टिव्ह प्रोसेस. or building process in which we will produce a complex molecule from simple molecules, and catabolism is a destructive process in which simple molecules are formed from the complex molecules. Complex molecules पासून simple molecules तयार होतात. Complex molecules ला डिस्ट्रक्ट करून दोन सिंपल मॉलिक्युल्स तयार होतात, त्याला आपण कॅटाबॉलिझम म्हणतो. ह्या दोन टर्म्स मेटाबॉलिझममध्ये इन्क्लूड होतात, अँड दिस इज द इन्क्लुझिव्ह कॅरेक्टर ऑफ लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम, ऑफ बिईंग अ लिव्हिंग. अँड व्हॉट इज द ग्रोथ अँड डेव्हलपमेंट? ग्रोथ, व्हॉट इज द ग्रोथ? ग्रोथ इज इन्क्रीज इन साईज, increase in weight, increase in height within the body. Growth is also not a continuous process. It is at certain point growth stops. We know growth is from within the body. We will see the sand mounds in which याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा सँड माउंट्समध्ये सुद्धा त्यांची जी हाईट असते, वेट असते, ते साईज असते, ती वाढते. बट दिस इज ड्यू टू द डिपॉझिशन ऑफ मटेरियल, नॉट विदिन द बॉडी. दिस ग्रोथ इज नॉट फ्रॉम विदिन द बॉडी. Next characteristic is a reproduction. What is reproduction? Reproduction, we know reproduction is the biological process by which new offsprings are produced by their parents. Life is a continuous process, and due to reproduction, it helps life to be continued. Life is a continuous process, and we will see some worker honeybees. आपण काही वर्कर हनीबीज पाहतो किंवा मग काही इनफर्टाईल कपल्स असतात. दे कॅन नॉट प्रोड्यूस ऑफस्प्रिंग्स. ते काही ऑफस्प्रिंग्स तयार करू शकत नाही. दे कॅन नॉट रिप्रोड्यूस. मग ते लिव्हिंग मग आपण त्यांना लिव्हिंग म्हणणार नाहीत का? ऑब्वियसली म्हणणार ना. म्हणजेच रिप्रोडक्शन इज नॉट अ inclusive character of living organism. Now the next step is aging. What is the aging? At a certain point of our life, our capacity to do some work is loose. Effective working loses. After some certain period, organism loses their capacity of effective working, and this is called as aging. Aging is also characteristic feature or unique character of living organisms. Now the death. Death is the process where animal or organism die. Means all the metabolic activities स्टॉप. जेव्हा सगळ्या मेटाबॉलिक ॲक्टिव्हिटी स्टॉप होतील तेव्हा तो माणूस डेड झाला असं आपण म्हणतो. अँड द नेक्स्ट कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर इज द रिस्पॉन्स. वी नो लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम रिस्पॉन्स टू केमिकल चेंजेस, थर्मल चेंजेस, and also some biological changes. So all these are the characteristics of living organisms or the basic principles of life, that is metabolism, growth and development, reproduction, aging, death and response. So friends, as we know, in the living world there is a huge differences in the animals, plants and microorganisms. There is huge diversity in the living world. मग ती डायव्हर्सिटी मग प्लांट्समध्ये असो किंवा मग ॲनिमल्समध्ये असो किंवा मग मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिझम्समध्ये सुद्धा आपल्याला खूप जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये आपल्याला डायव्हर्सिटी पाहायला मिळते. जसं वी कॅन सी some organisms are very small. We cannot see them by our naked eyes. We should see them under microscope, and some are huge. We can see them by naked eyes. So there is a huge diversity. There are huge differences in the organisms, and to study this diversity, to study these differences, we should study about systematics. So in this systematics, we study the similarities and differences. In systematics, we study the similarities and differences between the living and non-living, and between two living organisms also. So in this, we are studying identification, and classification of organisms. We also study the nomenclature. The naming system is also studying the systematics. To study the systematics, we have to study the taxonomy. What is the taxonomy? Taxonomy is the branch of biology which deals with the study of organisms, which deals with the collection, identification, classification, nomenclature and description of that organism. In which if we think about any plant, these plants are collected and these are identified, then they are classified, then we study about their nomenclature and we write the description about that plant. To study the diversity, to study this taxonomy, some taxonomical tools we have to study, some taxonomical aids are there. What are these taxonomical aids? These taxonomical aids, for example, herbarium, in herbarium we collect the species of that plants or that animals. Especially herbarium is considered, or it is related to the plants. Then botanical gardens, zoological parks, then biodiversity parks, in this we conserve all the biodiversity. Also we study about the flora, monograph, and then keys. These keys are the simplest form to identify or to classify the organism. So these are the taxonomical aids: herbarium, botanical gardens, zoological parks, biodiversity parks, flora, monograph and keys. So what we have seen, to study the diversity of living world or living organisms, we should study the systematics, in which we study the similarities and differences between the living organisms. We should study the interrelationship between or interrelation between living and non-living, and also between two living organisms also. दोन लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझममधलं सुद्धा आपण रिलेशन जे आपण याच्यामध्ये स्टडी करतो. अँड ऑल्सो वी स्टडी अबाउट द आयडेंटिफिकेशन, क्लासिफिकेशन, नॉमेनक्लेचर इन द सिस्कीमॅटिक्स. टू स्टडी द सिस्कीमॅटिक्स, टॅक्झॉनॉमी इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. And in taxonomy, collection, identification, classification, nomenclature and description is done. To study the taxonomy, there are some taxonomical aids or taxonomical tools which we have to study in this chapter, which we have to study for taxonomy or to study the diversity in the living world. What are these taxonomical aids? These are herbarium, botanical gardens, zoological parks, biodiversity parks, flora, monograph and keys. So we will see all these taxonomical aids.